An old, previously debunked report about Jennifer Aniston supposedly being upset with Justin Theroux for hugging Naomi Watts at an event in 2017 is now resurfacing, all in an effort to capitalize on the couple's recent split, but the friendly embrace had nothing to do with why they broke up. Gossip Cop can again bust this phony narrative. We're told it's false. Picking up on a National Enquirer story that was first published almost exactly a year ago on February 19, 2017, the Daily Mail is now trying to make an argument that the innocuous embrace was the final straw for Aniston. The British tabloid writes Jennifer was far from happy when her husband was snapped hugging his close friend Naomi Watts in January last year. Of course, the differences that led to Aniston and Theroux separating were far more deep-rooted than him and Watts having allegedly cuddled, which is the word the newspaper blared in its headline but actually never used in its article because the two stars didn't do anything resembling that. Naturally, Gossip Cop is very familiar with original supermarket tabloid story about Theroux, Watts and Aniston, since we debunked it a year ago. In that manufactured article, the publication contended Theroux was caught with Watts, and it was going to erupt in a $170 million divorce. As noted just above, the split had nothing to do with Watts. In fact, in Aniston and Theroux's joint separation statement, they predicted the gossip industry will be unable to resist an opportunity to speculate and invent, but virtually all of it will be a fictional narrative. In the Enquirer's article from a year ago, it maintained Aniston flipped out after discovering that Theroux had wrapped newly single Naomi Watts in a bear hug at an event in New York for fitness instructor Taryn Toomey. At the time, the outlet quoted a so-called source describing the actor as totally enthralled with Naomi and engrossed in conversation. In reality, it was a very non-UAL nor romantic bear hug between two old friends who starred together in the 2001 Mulholland Drive. Interestingly, while the Daily Mail is now trying to make hay of that platonic encounter, a year ago while reporting about the event, the newspaper speculated that Theroux gave Watts a warm hug because she had just received 2 Razzie nominations for her work in Divergent series, Allegiant and Shut In. The British tabloid expressed in its article, titled Naomi Watts Chats with Justin Theroux at Fitness Event, that the actress was perhaps getting some thespian tips from him in the wake of the Raspberry Awards blow. There was no mention of them having cuddled or Aniston being far from happy when her husband was snapped hugging Watts. Still, Gossip Cop fact-checks every story, and a source close to Theroux and Aniston again shrugged off Watts' connection to the couple's separation as entirely false.